Good morning and greetings from South Texas. The following are my responses to the discussion on leaders and educators in community education. Question number one. Based on our readings, describe some of the characteristics common to leaders in community education. Adult education, according to Lucio Villegas, is driven by people involved in the field to develop community. This leads practitioners to adopt teaching policies without questioning them, although they sometimes do not serve the best interest of the adult students. Lucio Villegas traces this problem to industrialization, where the term expert started to be used to increase production. Furthermore, Lucio Villegas uses Durkheim's analogy of teacher communities being mechanical, where hegemony is reinforced by adult educators accepting policy to fulfill their job roles. The homogeneous status of adult educators must change to foster organic intellectuals or teachers that are receptive to the needs of the adult students, as Gramsci has argued. Lucio Villegas adds that organic intellectual teachers have the common attributes of leadership because they become experts or agents of development by mediating policy and practices to deliberate and structure instruction to the needs of their adult students. Question number two. Evaluate, based on our readings and your current project, how these traits positively impact the effectiveness of community education. Becoming an organic intellectual educator that can manage policy to plan instruction rests on the premise that the adult educator has a genuine interest in the adult students and the community they work in. Community education is characterized by the lifelong learning concept to foster social justice, equality, and to help students end oppressive conditions such as poverty. Organic intellectual teachers impact community education because they understand their students' background, needs, and experiences and uses them to develop effective courses of study instead of following just what they are expected to teach. Lourdes Flores, the executive director of my current project, and Vivian Harch are both organic intellects since they did not follow the expectations of their jobs, but instead used culture and issues that appeal to their adult students to promote learning and to question the status quo to increase their participation in literacy. Flores is currently using Mexican culture elements and controversial topics related to immigration to reach out to her students and build community. Burt states that Harch also used themes related to race relations during Chicago's Black Renaissance to engage adults in learning within her community. Both, both women used elements that are typically not common within adult education, but their efforts led their students to engage in learning due to relevant themes. Question number three. Explain how adult education can help foster the development of leadership skills to promote future leaders in community education. Adult education already fosters future leaders in becoming organic intellects that mitigate policies to plan instruction according to the needs of their students. Individuals that decide to make adult education their career develop an intuition that leads to what Pineda calls popular education, or instruction structured around the student's interest, is relevant, and changes their lives. Popular education is what adult educators know and have discovered that works in the classroom after working with different student populations. Helping future leaders develop these skills will continue to take place in informal settings by veteran teachers sharing what is called popular education or best practices with novice teachers. Yes, yet this typically is not promoted by administrators because it is not considered training or in service. Question number four. State one area, trait, or characteristic of leadership or education you plan to further develop for your own professional practice. Personally, One skill that needs to be developed is what Smith has termed as rebuilding, or doing things differently, to formalize building a community of adult educators that are willing to learn, grow, and share ideas that are unorthodox but effective in the classroom. These are my four responses for the discussion. If you all have any questions, make sure to post them and I will respond. I will get back to you. Thank you, people.